Hey guys, Hi Lord Tamerlane back with more Obscurities and Miniature, and today we're going to take a look at what was quite a hard model to come by. Another model from Zealot Miniatures, who you may remember for all their Twisted Catacombs and Dungeon Decor Kickstarter campaigns and various bits that they've made available online. But no, today is actually one of their limited edition models, and that was the first of their mimics. Now, I'm not usually into the RPG stuff, but this was such a crazy looking model. I'm like, oh, I gotta have that. That looks cool. So, first off the bat, we got a sprue of tentacles and doors, because this is a cupboard mimic. Bag of stuff, another bag of stuff, random tentacle by itself, and a 40mm base? I think so. I'm looking around and I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm pretty sure it's 40. Off the top of my head. So, what exactly is this model supposed to be? So as I said, it's supposed to be a cupboard mimic. So you can see we have what remains of the original cupboard. I don't know how it goes together. I think this actually sits on the back of the thing. So it's like, got a bunch of tentacles erupting from underneath it. I don't even know what this is. Some kind of a giant mouth? Yeah, the head. We'll leave that there for the moment. Looking for the main body. That's what I wanted. So we've got a giant maw. But it looks like the front. I don't know how this thing's supposed to go together. So anyway, I know for a fact that it's supposed to be slowly crawling out of the wardrobe, but it looks like it's going to require a significant amount of time fiddling around. I love when I get models like this that have just tons and tons of pieces, so I am going to thoroughly enjoy this. You guys probably won't get to enjoy it as much as I sit there swearing and gluing my fingers together in the process and attempting to open bags, because those seem to be my mortal enemy lately. So, cool, weird looking face here. I don't know why, but it reminds me of the alien newborn at the end of Alien Resurrection. I think just because of the skull and the crazy looking mouth, but yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to go. And then all of that's going to go inside the cupboard. Zealot's actually released another mimic. I want to say it's a fireplace or a stove. But one thing is for certain, I've never had an issue with any of Zealot's castings. They really are always nice, cleanly cast. Not lots of excessive flash or cleanup necessary. I don't think I've ever seen an air bubble on one of their models yet. Knock on wood, obviously. It's supposed to be wood. Anyway. So, a good chunk of pieces, and I'm sure it's going to take me a good chunk of time because I don't want to cheat and go look online. I am going to sit here fiddling with this and leave all that boring stuff out, unless you guys absolutely want to see that kind of stuff. Let me know in the comments, because if you really want to see me sit here and swearing and building the things, well, I'm more than happy to. So, give me a moment, we're going to come back with a finished piece, and we will talk all about it at that point. Alright, our mimic is all done. Our wardrobe mimic, our chiffrobe mimic. This guy was quite a challenge to build. Now, he's not actually 100% completely glued together, because the way the top half of this wardrobe is set, he's got tentacles in the back holding it up, and there's just no way to really paint the stuff on the inside. Funny enough, these tentacles on the inside actually aren't glued in, just because I'm not sure how they're supposed to go on. I also have a missing one right here, and the reason for that one being unglued currently is because I want to get it all painted, and then it's going to kind of attach there. I tried gluing it on already, and it just kind of locked everything in place, and it was really a pain to move it on and off. I'm going to go ahead and pop this off. I'm going to attempt to pop it off. So I've kept him in pieces, just because the wardrobe parts themselves are going to need a little bit of extra attention. And can I pull it apart again? It's not looking likely. Well, I'll fight with that later, but overall, despite the attempts I had in trying to figure out some of the tentacles. I honestly and truly don't know if I even have them in the right spots, but there's so many tentacles that I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. It is a very interesting model. You don't see a lot of mimics that aren't, you know, treasure chests, basically. That's about it. I know we have our beer keg one that Deep Cuts or WizKids put out, but that's about all I can think of, really. So it is nice to see that we have a different piece of furniture getting mimicked. I know they have a fireplace model that was recently released that hopefully I will get around to acquiring as well. Now, the only other frustrating thing is, you know what, I'm going to have to figure out a use for him. I'm going to have some kind of, you know, searchable scenery. I'm sure I have a wardrobe, but the cool thing is that Zealot actually does make the very same wardrobe. So if you wanted the regular version, and then you can have the crazy mimicky version, well, you're good to go. Heck, you can get a couple of them and just, you know, fill in a house, the house of traps, and torment the other players with it like that. It's a little top-heavy, but he's just kind of posing all over the place. So I think once he's fully and completely glued together, that shouldn't be as much of an issue. So, interesting mimic. Something different, something really different. For whatever reason, he keeps being a limited release model from Zealot. So keep your eyes peeled on their website. I'll put a link down below. And who knows, hopefully you'll get lucky with one of these. With that said, this is High Lord Tamerlane with Obscurities and Miniatures saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.